Hi, ladies. Rachel Lee with Whole Woman Health and the director of The Shed. And I have some questions for you. How often do you think about your weight? How often do you think about food? What to eat, when to eat, how much to eat? How often do you stare into your closet, crying because nothing fits anymore? Or how many outfits do you try on before you say F it and go back to your Lycra or your big girl pants? Or how many Mondays are you starting over, back on your diet? And how many times have you looked in the mirror and picked apart your flaws? Or how many diet programs have you started and stopped? And how many times do you feel like your body has betrayed you? Or how about this one? How often do you compare yourself to your friends and identify yourself as the biggest one? Does this resonate? Most likely because there's a lot of women walking this earth who there's not a lot of women, I should say, who haven't experienced one or all of these thoughts. And it's insanity that we're living like this. It breaks my heart knowing women feel this way. The amount of time, energy spent trying to change it is astronomical. And from what I've seen, most of the things women are doing aren't working, or they work for like 6 months and then it doesn't, or they stop, they give up on themselves. Either way, progress comes to a grinding halt and they're left confused, frustrated, and desperate. And I have a theory on why this happens. Actually, I have more than a theory. I have 11 years of data working with women on this. And here is what I know to be true. Number one, it is way more than just the food you put in your mouth. It's also about the quality of your food. It's the quantity, your eating frequency, or in many cases, your infrequency. It's how you're eating. Are you eating on the go? Are you standing up? Are you picking off your kid's plate? Are you stressed? Are you alone? Do you have locally sourced foods? Are you maybe just the calories? The food for you is related to calories. It's way more than just the food. It's also, this is part of the reason why weight loss is so difficult, but it's also about food sensitivities and allergies. This is a major factor in your weight and your physical size because food allergies and sensitivities causes inflammation. What inflammation means is that you expand and you bloat. I have a video on this. If you go back to our video about food allergies and sensitivities a week ago, there's a whole bunch of information on there about how this impacts not only your physical size, but your mental health, your skin quality, digestive health, energy levels, precursor to many diseases. Food allergies and sensitivities are, if you're not addressing this in your weight loss program, you are missing a major piece. Number three, your body's ability to detox impacts all aspects of your health. If your body is polluted, you will feel polluted. You will feel lethargic, sluggish, achy, puffy, like that, swollen ankles and tight hands. You'll have brain fog. Some people feel nauseous. Some people's skin just looks sallow or super dark underneath the eyes. Like there's a whole gamut of things that come with your body's ability or inability to detox. And that will dramatically impact your weight, not to mention long-term health. Your gut health. Your gut health translates to overall health. So we know that our microbiome can dramatically affect weight, but what you also may not know is that impacts your mental health and your immune system. So 60 to 70% of your neurotransmitters are actually made in your gut. And 70 to 80% of your immune system lies there as well. And let's not even shy away from the topic of a healthy bowel movement. So eliminating daily, if not multiple times a day. Who's doing that out there, by the way? Kudos to you. But multiple times a day is the body's natural way of removing waste. And if you're not having regular bowel movements, you are holding waste in your colon. And okay, well, we're going to save that for a whole nother video because it's super important, but we're not going to dive in on this one. Okay. And finally, what I think is most important is your mindset, your beliefs, what you've been modeled, how you make decisions, self-accountability. All things related to behavior are not being addressed in many of these weight loss programs. And that's a huge miss because your brain controls everything, like literally everything. And it either is working for you or it's working against you. And this is the key to experiencing life differently. The ability to direct your thoughts to create a totally different outcome in life starts with your mindset. And when you don't address the whole woman, changing your weight and size becomes extremely difficult. If you're not addressing all facets of health, mental, physical, spiritual, chemical, hormonal, all the areas that make up a woman, your chance of long-term weight management decreases. This is why so many programs out there can only help women go so far on their journey because they don't have the tools or skill set to support the other contributing factors and conditions that created the body composition problem in the first place. And this is why I think that the Shed is so successful for the women who go through this program, because I designed the program to address all facets of a woman's health. And what it can't address in 90 days can then be supported by working with a whole woman health practitioner privately for a deep dive into their health, specific to their body, their life, and their own unique needs. So this is unlike any other program out there that you have maybe experienced, because I wasn't willing to fall into the quick fix mentality that other programs create just to make a lot of money, quite frankly. You can make a lot of money off the weight loss world, but it's superficial. So I designed the Shed to align with the core values of whole woman health. And that's to provide health and well-being that supports all facets of a woman in her health so women can have better lives. How we do that is we start you with our 90-day Shed, and we address all areas that we know are impacting your health and your ability to lose weight naturally. Okay? All the products are used to support your food intake, your allergies, potential allergies and sensitivities, your phase 1, phase 2 detoxification, your gut health, and then of course, tons and tons of mindset support. And so when you go through this program, we clean up so much. We drop the excess weight, and then your body, because you're starting at root cause, your body can move towards its natural weight state. You will lose weight easily. And then whatever is remaining, we can nuance that by moving you into working with a whole woman health practitioner. So then you can nuance it. So you can kind of like clean up any last bits. Most weight loss programs never go into this. They will never touch detox. They don't even know how to address gut health, let alone what to look for. They can't run food allergy and sensitivity tests. We can. This is our area of specialty. When you do the Shed, you are working with a nutrition specialist. You are working with a coaching psychology specialist. So if you're ready to experience weight loss in a healthy, realistic, scientific way, then I'd like to help you. The Shed kicks off on January 3rd, 2022. Registration is open until December 15th, and I only accept 10 women into the program at one time. It is high touch and highly effective. We currently have 7 spaces available in the January 3rd program. And get this, because I know how important the food sensitivity and allergy component is not only to your body composition, but your long-term health as a woman, I am offering a free food allergy and sensitivity test with a review of findings with a whole woman health practitioner for those who register between now and November 27th. It's a $550 value and will be a major factor. And I don't say that lightly. It will be a major factor in reducing inflammation in your body to easily lose weight in inches. For example, I got a text last night from a woman doing her 4-week check-in, and she had lost 2 pounds, which she wasn't super excited about, right? But then it blew her mind because she lost 25 inches off her entire frame, 10 of them in her abdomen alone. Like 25 inches, that's like giving birth. That's like a child. That's like a baby because of the massive amount of inflammation that we were able to reduce in her body. So let's be real. Even if the scale only said 2 pounds, if you lost 10 inches in your weight, wouldn't you be pretty stoked? I know I would. I know the women who do the program do, and I know she was. And it's because we were able to do this food sensitivity and allergy test that she was able to pinpoint exactly the foods that were contributing to her inflammation. And during the shed, we were able to pause on those foods, letting her body cool down, letting some of that water dissipate and be excreted, and then tighten up her frame, which will also help her with optimal aging in the long run. So because the shed is by application only, and I do want you to take advantage of this food sensitivity test, I'm going to encourage you to go to wholewomanhealth.com/shed and /. So it's wholewomanhealth.com/shed, SHED /. Schedule a consultation with me. We'll have a conversation to determine, is this the right program for you? Are you ready? Is your body ready? And then, of course, answer any questions that you may have regarding the SHED program. I look forward to seeing you on January 3rd. If this feels like something that is in your favor and in the benefit of your long-term health and weight. And of course, I always have to recommend, if there's anything else that we can help you with at Whole Woman Health, never hesitate to schedule a consultation and we can have a conversation about how we can support you and how my team can help you move into optimal aging and optimal health. Have a good night, everyone. Take care.